Major Music.
All right, I'd like to welcome y'all back to Major Music TV. It's your boy D-Dot coming at y'all with another video for this week. Sorry I didn't bring anything earlier this week. Had a little bit of a problem with my computer where I had to basically take about 2 to 3 days to restore it and get all my organization better on it. It was just kind of running slow. I pretty much spent a couple of days just trying to get everything right with my computer, and now everything's back running. Also, I've been doing some mixing. There's going to be a new instrumental album I'm releasing called Left Coast Vibes. It's going to be available on all streaming platforms, so go ahead and get that. It's going to be out on Monday, August 10th. So again, go ahead, get that. I appreciate the support in advance. And not just with the music, but also the channel as well. A lot of new subscribers pretty much over the last couple of months. Been doing a lot of videos as well. And today's video, we'll just talk a little bit about social media. So with that kind of being said, you know, as a producer, or there may also be artists that are also watching this, why do you have a social media account? And the reason that I ask is a lot of times I see really talented guys that hardly post anything about what they do. Now, I'm not saying that you're supposed to post about production 24/7, but you know, if you're trying to grow, staying and putting yourself inside of that little box to where you don't really use social media as a producer, especially now with this pandemic. And I know a lot of guys even that are not doing in-person studio sessions, so they're having to send out their material to get mixed and mastered. And you know, there's also not any events right now, so in terms of networking, the best place to network right now would be social media. We may be like this for quite some time, so you know, I definitely suggest, if you're a producer that really does not have an online presence as of yet, start posting about what you do. You know, maybe a beat making video, maybe a video similar to this. If you have something cool that you discovered, maybe you might have came across a new plugin, or maybe you might have came across a new sound pack. Make a video about it. Start connecting with other producers about that, and then post your beats as well. Doesn't have to be the whole beat. It can be a snippet of the beat, and you know, where they can go to purchase the beat. And you know, even kind of like that, with that being said, I noticed a lot of people that still in 2020, there's no place for them to purchase beats, whether that's Airbit, whether that's BeatStars, whatever avenue that a lot of producers are taking these days, especially in this internet age. It's wise to have a place where someone could go to listen and purchase your beats. Kind of like I was saying earlier, no telling how long this pandemic's going to be. So it's better to kind of start to learn how to, you know, network and build relationships over the internet, the same way you would. For example, I used to go to a lot of the iStandard events here in Dallas, so that was a great place for me to network with a lot of other producers. But guess what? I don't know when the next one of those will be. No one knows when the next one of those will be, or anything like it. So, you know, things that could help, kind of like I was saying earlier, put a beat out a week on, you know, BeatStars or Airbit, or, you know, whatever your most popular music streaming area will be. And when you're putting out your beat, learn how to utilize hashtags. There are several videos on YouTube about utilizing hashtags. Now, you don't want to do that repeatedly, because Instagram could possibly shadow ban your account, as to where when you're shadow banned, then with the algorithm the way that it is on Instagram, they'll basically take you out of a lot of people's feeds, so they won't see your posts when you're posting. So you may notice you have something one time of maybe 20, 30, 40 likes, and you may have something the next go around like 1 or 2 likes on a picture that you drop. So kind of learn the hashtag game and how you can pull in new people to connect with. Now the side note to that is maybe if you want to work with someone or get someone to listen to your music, also don't spam. Things like constantly inboxing people your music is not really an effective method. I don't know why some people still think that is, but I just think, personally, having to force somebody or let somebody know that, I have some new music by just inboxing them without even establishing a relationship with them, that can be a little annoying to some people. Now, the other thing is, a lot of people also don't utilize YouTube as far as being a way to connect with people. Through this channel, in a lot of the videos that I've released, I've always left my Instagram handle, and I've actually connected with a lot of people that way. Some of you may have found me that way by watching my YouTube video, then coming over to Instagram to hit me with the follow. And that's another way to connect and network with other producers. I don't think a lot of people still utilize YouTube as well as they should. Final way, really, I'm kind of starting to use Twitter more. I've a little bit ventured off from Facebook. I still have an account, but I don't really use my account unless I maybe have a project coming out and to connect with people on there that follow a lot of my work. But I find that me personally has been like Instagram and YouTube, and then moving over to Twitter and starting to really, I know Twitter's been around for quite some time, but me personally, when I kind of first started, I felt like Facebook was the place where I was able to connect more with people, as to where now that's kind of reversed. I mean, I still say use it, but for me, I feel like my audience has went to other places, not on Facebook anymore. But some people I notice out there still do a really good job with that. Also, don't be afraid to spend money on ads, whether that's Instagram or I know Twitter you can purchase ads. And then I know I just got through talking about Facebook, but you can purchase ads on there as well to connect. Again, me personally, now Facebook and Instagram are kind of like hand in hand, but I've had a little bit better luck when I purchase ads on Instagram opposed to Facebook. But as I said before, I do notice some people have a good following on Facebook. If that's your particular situation, now I say go ahead and continue to do so. Last but not least, just develop that online presence, because just staying siloed inside of your lab making beats, and by just staying locally that you're going to grow that way, I don't think that's an effective way. There's a lot of talented people out there, and they need to get their work out there more. So if this is your first time on my channel, go ahead, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button as well if you like this video. You can follow me on Instagram at d.majormusic, and I'm also open to suggestions. I got some great suggestions about new videos out there that I'm gonna look at in the next couple of weeks. So stay tuned and go ahead and get that new project, Left Coast Vibes, which will be available on all streaming platforms. And until next time.